Tonight I'm going to make some homemade chicken and noodles, so I thought I would show you how I make my noodles. I'm going to take 1 cup of just regular all-purpose flour. Now I'm just going to make a small amount because it's just me and Big Papa. To this I'm going to add a pinch of salt. Set that to the side. And I'm going to add 1 egg. And then I am going to use just the yolk of another egg. To that, I'm just going to add a splash of whole milk, or you can use 2% or whatever milk that you might have. I'm going to mix that up, make a little well in my flour, and pour that in. And I'm going to slowly start mixing this together until it forms a ball. Take my rings off. At this point, you go in with clean hands and start mixing this. At this point, we've got a nice ball of dough, and I want to sprinkle flour onto my pastry board or a pastry sheet. This is just a silicone mat. If you don't have one, you can just flour any hard surface and use that. Take my rolling pin, flour that, and I'm going to start rolling this dough out. I'm going to roll this pretty thin. As you can tell, I keep turning my dough. Running out of room here. get rid of some of this stuff. Get that out of my way. Like I said, this is just a small amount because it's just me and Big Papa tonight, so I'm not making a big mess. A good ratio is about 1 cup of flour to 1 egg. I like mine a little yolky, so that is the reason why I add the yolk of 1 egg to mine. And I think that's about good. And most people take a knife. I use a pizza cutter, and that is how I am going to cut these noodles. It just makes it a lot easier for me to cut them this way. And as you can see, this is about the thickness that I like my noodles. So I'm going to cut these all up. I'll make a separate video later on how I make the chicken and noodles. I just wanted to do a quick video to show you how I make my noodles. You can make this noodles and add it to beef and noodles. You could actually, let me show you. I'm not going to make it, but let's say you wanted to make chicken and dumplings. Just take your dough and cut it into bigger pieces or squares. But I'm making noodles, so I'm going to cut these up. Using a pizza cutter makes this so much faster as well to cut these. And there you have it. Homemade noodles. I am going to add some flour on top of those. And then I'm going to space them out on this pastry mat. And I'm just going to let these set out for several hours and dry right here on my countertop. And that is as simple as it is to make homemade noodles.